What up, Wheatfield? What up, y'all's weeds? What it do? Welcome to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. Come on in, come on in. Please don't click off. Stay for the reading. It's going to be good. It's going to be edifying. We have to get going first. We have to get this oil out the can like that old school Crisco. You know how you have to get it out the can and put it in the pan. The Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, come in and turn the heat up, beloved. It do. And we get to cooking. We don't know what we're cooking yet, beloved. We don't. It is starting slow, for sure. But welcome to you. I feel like the message is going to be good. It's going to be edifying. We've been kind of stewing and meditating in the energy as we've been doing our posting and, getting going with social media. It's a part of the service. We have to do it. We have to, we are on PR right now. Get us out to the public. What up, y'all? Sweet, what it do? One more time. Welcome to the Wheatfield. Welcome to you. I appreciate each and every one of you, just like you were my first ones and twos. Beloved, let me tell you, appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for your comments and all of your support, for your prayers, for your good words of encouragement, for letting us know that the messages hit home and that they are helpful, because we are here to be of service. Service unto the Most High God, beloved, yes. Infinite intelligence, breathing, the word resurrecting this day. We do what they tell us to say. We say what they tell us to say. We do what they tell us to do. The word shall not return unto the master void or vain. It shall do what it was made and called to do. That is it. That is it. We shuffled the table back up. We still have this energy of regret. It came right back out, beloved. And we had saw a couple things that kind of put us like into the mindset of what the Most High God wanted to speak on, like a couple tenets, get into the resonance, the frequency of the reading. And we saw change, we saw regret, we saw being made new with water, beloved. I hear it. Warning. Y'all know how it go when that sound come out, beloved. We gonna jump into some stuff, and it could be a little bit different. It could be deep. This is the tears and wheat to roll show where you show enough never know what you gonna get. We are not religious, but we real spiritual. Do everything in the spirit. We are led by the spirit. And when the Most High God wants to bring a message onto His wheat, those that are called for good bread, beloved, we got to speak it. We got to say it. I'm not about to scratch myself, but I'm just saying. It's a good day to have a good day. Yeah, it's a good day to be called for good bread. Swift action is here. Feminine forces, I see that too. The gut feeling. Yeah, somebody might be called to make a switch, a change. The action may be swift. You could be a divine feminine or having to dig into that feminine energy, nurturing and nourishing something. I feel edification, magnifying your edification, beloved. Yes, thank you. Pull us up in the upright. I feel like we being pulled into the temple. Yes. Most High say it's time to go in. Yes, beloved, into the inner sanctuary, into the inner temple, into the holiest of holies, where we may serve thee. Yes. Bring us into alignment. Attune and tune my frequency, my vibration, so that I may be able to sit with you, that you may be able to join with me. Yes. We see starting over. That could be a part of that regret. Starting over. I feel like it's a blessing, though. Starting fresh. And that's kind of like what we were saying, like something that had felt dead, that it had given up the ghost, or had just been dried up, shriveled up, dehydrated. And we had got to the energy of water, the flow. And that's what we was going, what we had kind of hinted on when we gave that the warning saying, beloved. Because if you are not a person that can have your religious beliefs, rituals, or any of that question, you don't want to stay. You don't. You don't want to be here. You don't want to stay. You want to click off right about now. Now, beloved. Because see, we've been feeling this whole energy of the blood, and y'all know where I'm going. No. See, we was just looking at this plant, and I see the name of it. I can't say it, but I think it's spelled SELEG, either ENIA, something like that. We're going to post it on the community page because we feel like INDEE, you know what I'm saying? That's when we try to spell that thing. I know, just saying. Look. So this plant, it gets shriveled up, right? It could die, you know, and it'll be like shriveled up, balled up, you know what I mean? And all my horticulturists, you know what I mean? Your plant gets sold to a certain point, you got to start that over. You know, you might want to find a little piece that got some green on it so that you can re-root it. And what do you root it in? Water. What is our vessels made out of? Water. Earth stands out in the solar system because it's blue. Water. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Water. I am not just saying, you might want to question anything that takes you away from the flow, away from water. Yo. Most High God said He gave us every good herb to eat, plant, and seed. I ain't gotta drink nobody blood or eat nobody body. Think that's a look. Question. We live in a matrix. And we wondering why we stuck in a system that says we gotta wait for something or somebody else to be resurrected or to come back. They resurrected, but we gotta wait till they decide to come back. Or the Most High gonna send them back. I think it's something with that. I think, again, it's a system of control. It is something. Most High God told me to stop rambling. I'm supposed to pull these divine beloved cards over here. These. Because, see, we get upset. And I'm going to tell you why. May I? Thank you. Testimony. Thank you. Testimony to Jerome. See, we support many people. We do. And some of the people we support are religious. I mean, like, they in the church, you know, and that's okay. I love them. I mean, because a lot of the principles is the same. But I feel like there's been things that come to distort the principles and actually steal your praise away from the Most High God, which weakens us spiritually. That's where I'm going weak. It has us doing things that are against, I feel, the natural order of things. And when we don't question why we are doing something, why is it taught to us that way, I feel like it puts us in a backwards way. And it leans on to the long suffering that creation has been experiencing for a very long time. I mean, like, how many days has creation been suffering? I mean, like, especially groups and sects of people. And I don't feel like it's just onto any specific people, because this is across the globe, beloved. Like, creation itself is suffering. You think about, we talk about the rise of the beast, and we talk about all of those revelation types of things. And we always say we living in the last days, but we don't understand how or why, or that it really is happening, like right now, Ashe. And to turn away from things that are against your nature, systems and thoughts against nature. You can't pour blood on shit and revive it. I mean, like if I'm bleeding out and you're going to put some blood in me, okay, that's medical. I get it. But it's I mean, like this plant, like again, water supports life. Look, you Most High said that I can release. Nah. But that's not even a bad number. 666 is not a bad number. It depends on where you come from. Cultural. Who told you? Just saying, beloved. The people that came and stole the country of America, stole this land and renamed it America. We're going to go with that. And I love my country, so don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? This is where I live. This is, I have a loyalty to my country, so don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that. But we all got shadow and we got light, and this is just part of our shadow energy. It just is. Part of its story, its testimony. All right. So a part of that is that the people who came here who were running from their oppressors, they were enticed to come to this land due to religious persecution. We forget that there was religious wars. We talking about the Inquisition and the Crusades, beloved. We are talking about how did this stuff actually spread across the globe and how were people actually indoctrinated in it. Because see, it's so far removed, I feel like people got amnesia. They do. They don't think about where does it come from. And it causes issue. See, like I said, I could support people who are in the church, but people in the church can't support me. Oh no, beloved. See, I can't talk about the flow. I can't say that I probably shouldn't be drinking blood in ritual. But you tell me that I can't use carbs. That the Most High God can't use whatever it wants to. On one hand, all things are possible for those who believe. But at the same time, then this is wrong. This is what? All things are called by the Most High God's word. It does all things. That's divination. That is divine working. But then again, you turn around and say that this is divination, and it don't make sense. It's like so many things that's oxymoronic. And today is a day that I was called to speak on a piece of it. I don't feel like we should be drinking blood. And I don't think that we should be doing flesh rituals. Just don't. I think that water is the source of life. And if we are to be resurrected, then we should get into the flow of things. The doctor tell you all the time, drink water. Drink more water. It's good for you. It's good for your body. Water these days is depleted, though, because we running through a system that removes all the shit that's supposed to be good to it because we dump a whole bunch of shit in it. It's a cycle. Most people are trying to find spring water, and that's what they drink, bottled spring water, because what does it do? It runs over the earth. It's filtered naturally. The rocks in the earth deposits minerals and salts into the water, and it gives you something. It has a certain pH level, a certain alkalinity, because you are a conductor of energy. And does electricity flow through water? Yes, it does. See, we talking about things that are against your nature. I create blood. I don't need to drink it. My body generates it. And if I ain't drinking enough water, beloved, what happens to the blood that's in me? I'm just saying. Let's think about these things. Think about it holistically, systemically. Your body is a vessel. It is system upon system upon system, highly integrated. Your brain don't even function right if you ain't drinking enough water, if you are not hydrated. So, how can you get your mind right when you ain't in the flow, beloved, when you ain't drinking enough water? You are not drinking that which gives you life. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing this message. If I have overstepped in any way, I ask for you to receive my repentance. I thank you so much. I am surrendered unto you and what you would have me do. For it is you to bring the message and none of me. I place all of my ego in the God box, beloved. Thank you so much for receiving my repentance. And I offer my whole self up unto you. Everything that I was, everything that I am, and everything that I will be, everything that you have given unto me belongs to thee. For nothing is unto me, beloved. It is all unto you. That which sent me to be a willing and surrendered vessel, a messenger, obedient, to bring the message that you would have bring unto me. Let it be edifying first and foremost. Yes, let me overflow, magnify it, and overflow me so that it may reach your wheat field. Allow them to be edified and magnified in the spirit. Let us come together and meet in the middle in unity, in harmony, beloved, in the flow of things, the natural order of things. I can't water my plants, no nothing with blood. It just won't work. It ain't bringing nothing back to life. It ain't sustaining their life. It ain't doing nothing for it. Challenge. I embrace all tests. Allow me to flow with what I cannot change. And I said the card that we had shuffled out on this soul journeys deck was regret. What does that say, beloved? I know that I cannot change the past. I can't. Allow me to flow with what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by divine will. Let's read that one more time, shall we? Thank you, Alpha. Allow me to flow with what cannot change. And why is she sitting next to a river? I'm about to cry, y'all. Like, I feel emotional about this because it do be hurtful. Like when you see being the one that's different, that thinks differently, that sees differently, to be the one that break away from the crowd and go a whole different way. The children of Israel wandered for 40 years. Why? Everybody following in the same circle, doing the same thing, following something that cannot save, that did not create. Sitting up here next to the river, next to the flow. Stay not. Strength. I lean on you. Your sacred self. Being flexible. Who could be flexible in this day? Everybody's so rigid and affixed to what they think they know. And I'm just learning. I'm taking on what they give me to know. That's it. Beloved, I'm sharing what they tell me to share. And I mean, I know that I'm rooted and I'm grounded. And I know that what I'm being told is true. It's true. Not only can I see it in the plane and everything around me, it's nature. It is a natural order of things. And I question anything that takes me away from the natural order of things. If I can't line that word up to everything else, because see, the word shows itself approved. It don't need no conversation, no debate. It ain't no debate. Again, if you can't get with your religious rituals being questioned, this is not your space. I love you, Ashe. I love you just like I love me, beloved, I do. Because everybody is on their own unique journey. We'll be here. This ain't going nowhere unless they decide to ban it and take your girl down. I'll tell you what, too, them shorts ain't doing nothing. The shorts used to get hits. We was on 35, going into, 35,000. We was growing in that, bringing in, getting that. I told you, social media, PR, beloved, we got to get it. That's one of the ways we were doing it. And now the shorts don't get nothing. But we so grateful for the long videos because that's where the attention is at. The audience is wanting to hear the depth of it. But those little sound bites was to attract you to it, to let you know that this little hot hit is in this. And if you want to get the full message, click on this little button. You can get the full entree. Just click play, It's a good day to have a good day. Not a good day to die, beloved. It's a good day to live. Let's live. Let's stay in the flow, the resonance, the frequency of the Most High God, that which sent the word, that which called the word to be. That is what we live by. Not blood and tomfoolery. I had to say it. Alpha made me. I'm obedient. What would you like? Thank you. Changing the resonance. I know that I cannot change the past. We can't. Authenticity. I know I can be my true self. Look at that. Beautiful. I felt like she moved up to here in the flow. Change me, divine beloved, into one who has the courage to be my true self. Allow me to honor my sexual desires as needs. Do you want that part? Because we couldn't get it. I hear they said, allow you to have the courage to be your true self. To be naked and raw is what I'm feeling. And everything is covered so we can, show it. Knowing that you are worthy to be yourself. Filled with the spirit of life, Alpha. You got me up on that because I'm like, do you want me to read that part? Is that what we had? Alpha said no. Be naked, though, and vulnerable. Being okay with your whole you, like your raw, real truth is what I'm feeling. Because I feel like somebody who is kind of being called away to step away from things that may have been taught to you, things that you may have always questioned that just didn't ring true to you. It didn't resonate. It's something about it that said, I need to move away. I need to go a different way. And you took off, and maybe you're looking off. Every time you walk that circle, you're looking off. I see something. I see a pathway. It's something over there that's calling you to go that way, to break away. And what happens when you break away, when you're the one to have courage, to stand in your truth? Yeah, I feel like you learn the fact that you're worthy. You see what I'm saying? I feel that there's somebody that wants to break away, that wants to go a different way. And sometimes when you go a different way, you could feel left out. You can. Because it could feel like a lonely journey. To be the first, to be an innovator. You see what I'm saying? Because it is not an innovation, but it's really a return to the old way. Something I feel that's more in line with the natural order of things. I am feeling the laws of Ma'at right now, which is the basis for a lot of religions. They took pieces and parts of it and disseminated it. We see segregation and separation of the word all over the place. We like to get our hands on as much theology as we can, and we compare the words to see what's the same and what's different. What did they tell us, and why did they say it? What is the manipulation on the word that's going to keep you spiritually weak so that you do not perform that which you were given, that was given unto thee, that the Most High God, the Alpha, sent you to do something? You are a piece of word, and you have a destiny to fulfill. What's keeping us from doing that? From pulling the veil down? For getting ourselves in the right way on this day? For making every day pretty much a good day. I'm not saying that it's going to be this whole utopian society, because I feel that duality exists. It's going to be light and it's going to be dark. But how do we come to balance? I speak life into this flow. I speak healing into this flow. I speak purity and clarity into this flow. Water changes when you speak to it. It picks up that resonance. It does. You can speak to it, which is why people bless their food. You know what I mean? Remove any impurities, they say, before you put it into your body, make it good to eat. We do that with water. We speak to it. See, if you, I believe you can test it. Just saying. You play something real loud, something angry, the vibration of it, and you freeze it. You can see how the molecules come out. They look sharp and rigid and kind of jagged and chaotic. But if you speak love, kindness, calm, peace, healing over your water and freeze it, you will see the most beautiful formations of crystals in the water when you freeze it. It's a stark difference in what this water will do, what it does, and how it performs. How it performs, its work, the flow, how you speak. And then that goes into when we talk about, can we cast spells on one another? Yes, we can. We say the power of life and death is in the tongue, but if I say somebody cast a spell over you, then I'm a witch. No, beloved, I'm just speaking truth. It's energetic. Words become manifest, and you can put people under spells and under illusions how you use your words. So when we say be impeccable with your word, be a good steward over your word, to speak truth with integrity, beloved, is real. Because whatever you speak, you're going to eat. Yeah, somebody in regret. They know that they cannot change the past. Why? Because they done spoke something that's now manifest in their life. Something that they can't call back. Something that cannot be retrieved. It's going to come back onto them. It is. And I think that's a thing when we take vows of commitment and dedicating ourselves to something that did not give you life. Take it for what it's worth. But my alliance, my blessing, my praise goes to the Most High God that called the word. If I want a new word spoke over my life, I go to that which called the word, that which sent it. It only makes sense to me, beloved, but when you say it to others who are indoctrinated, you are ostracized and you are isolated. You are the one that's left out there to figure it out with little support. And before you know it, either you slip back into the crowd because you feel out there and unsupported, or you are left to go your own way. Pave the way, maybe for others to follow. And that's why we're here. I'm filled with the spirit of light. And that's what my heart is telling me to do. I allow love to lead me, to lead in love, beloved. See, this right here, I feel a challenging energy. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows my spirit is eternal and ageless. It's eternal and it's ageless. People are so afraid of where their spirit gonna go that they will do anything for assurance that they will be accepted. When you already accepted, you are the word of the Most High God. How could you not be accepted? You are already held within, beloved. Again, how would it change your life to know that you are already in the kingdom? Can you see God around you everywhere, in everything? Or are you waiting for something to return for you? Can you see it? Can you be in the presence of the Most High God? Feel the Most High God with you, in you, feeling you. Today is a day to have a good day. It is the day that the Most High God has made, has given us to be present, to be in its presence and be consciously aware of it. Consciousness, beloved, consciously aware that I am filled with the light of the Most High God. Put that in the flow and drink it. Release. Something in your current circumstances ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. Starting a new chapter, coming out of them old cycles. How can you make room for something new to emerge? How can you make room for the Most High God to increase your light, your resonance, your lumens, to bring up your frequency, your vibration, so that you are matching that which fills you, which made you, which called it? So that you know for sure in your knower that you are in the presence of all the time. True nature. Come on to the eternal Lord of all of creation. All of creation. For every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that the Most High God, the Alpha, the Omega, the ending to the beginning to the ending. And even when I was washing my hands, I felt the ending, the Omega, supporting the beginning. I felt the beginning come and support the ending. And it was this beautiful dance of the ending to the beginning to the ending. And it was just like, we are creation. We are everything that's in the, we are the only begotten. We are all that was made. Your true identity is the balancing. It is everything in between. True nature. I know the eternal. Thank you to the Most High God. I just have to keep saying thank you, y'all. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows the true nature of our souls. Awaken me to the knowledge of the eternal. Let me know myself as true consciousness. Let me know myself as true consciousness. Did we not say that today is the day that the Most High God has made to give us the ability to see the Most High God everywhere, to awaken to that consciousness, to be consciously aware that I am in the presence of the Most High God always, always. I can see it. The 8 wonders of the plane is in this vessel, beloved. It ain't nothing on the outside of us. It is us. It gives me the ability to see. Wonder, how does these work? They don't see. They pick up light resonance. Google, how do they work? And wonder, how do you see it? And how do we see it the same way? That's a wonder. How do I smell? How do I decipher what's rancid and putrid from what smells good, good incense, the variations in it, your taste buds? How do they work? It is a wonder. How does this thing pick up so many different flavors, so many different textures? How? How do we put together sound and decipher language and dialects? Well, not language, because our vessels speak the same language. What is a division of tongues? It is. How do we do that? How do we hear sound resonance and create that, where we can all have the similar understanding? How do I understand emotion? Just by looking at your face. I could tell when you angry, when you sad, when you need comfort. I know when I need comfort. I know when I need to use the restroom. How? When I could feel. I know when it's hot, it's cold, it's raining, when something hurt, when I'm getting a spanking. How? Beloved, it's a wonder. You are the wonder. You are the miracle. You are the change that you want to see, beloved. It's you. It ain't nothing on the outside of thee. The Most High God feels thee. You are His word that it called to be. And you be now. You are not becoming, you just are. I am that I am, beloved, and I am everything. I have the inheritance of creation with me. My abundance comes from the inside out. It starts in the spirit. I don't have to just go get it. I attract it. Come on. Speak to your wheat field. Me first and foremost on this day. Remind us. I ain't going alone just because I break away from the crowd. No. I got a whole spirit team with me. Something that was whispering. Something that was calling me. Ooh, and I took the courage to say, I will follow thee, which made me. I don't have to keep going around these same circle of things for that does not serve me, that don't hear me, that not make me. It didn't make me. If I speak these words out, yeah, the word goes forth. It's moving on that breath, the breath of life. When the Most High God, the Alpha, spoke out, and that word went forward, the Omega decree that said it is, so mote it be. Oh yeah, it is, so mote it be. That word is going to do what it was spoken to do. The same way it does when you speak it. That word is going to do what you spoke it to do. I'm not going to glorify the word. I'm going to glorify that which spoke the word. For the word itself said, it is not unto me. It is unto that which sent me. That manifested word went to the mountaintop to pray to that which sent it. It wasn't praying to itself. It was praying to the Alpha, to the Omega, that said, this is what I called you to do. This is your decree. This is the yoke that I have placed upon me. And you shall go and fulfill the thing. So no, I'm not covering myself with nobody's blood, beloved. I'm just not. I'm going to honor that which sent the word to remind us of the way. Didn't bring no new word, beloved. It reminded them of what they could do. Peter didn't walk on the water after the word had passed. He walked because he kept his eye on the things of the high, that resonance, that frequency. He believed. He saw an example and he believed and he stepped out. He followed that which called thee. Is that my master that's called? I mean, not the master, the word. That's a discrepancy. It is all mixed up. You know what I'm saying? But it's the example, the modeling. Modeled the way. Modeled. Not saying that I should put my praise there, that I should do a ritual to eat somebody's body and drink somebody's blood. Come on, man. How do we know that that's what was supposed to be? That's the way it's supposed to go. Now, you could question whatever you want to question based on what I'm saying, because the Most High God is telling me to say it. Divine inspiration. But you can match it up with the rest of nature. Just saying. If you drink a cup of blood right now, is that going to save you? If you bleeding out, maybe. But you can't drink it. You got to have somebody pumping into your veins, into your system. Because if you drink it, you just going to filter it and piss it out, beloved. I'm just saying. But what does this water do when you drink it? Especially when you done spoke something good over it. You done blessed it. Pull me all the way back. I surrender boundaries. Probably was at a boundary. No, we going forward, we going. All right, attachments. Boundaries and releasing attachments. Trust me, emotions. I felt like somebody might got a little emotional on it. We pulling on it. Like, oh, I'm pressing up against the boundary. I don't know how far I can go. I'm telling you, we look. If you with me, you with me, and I trust the Most High God to bring His flock in. Oh, yes. Because again, this is Tares the Wheat Tarot show, baby. The tares in the wheat parable. Change me, divine beloved, into one who trusts that the perfect relationship always arrives on time. Let me feel worthy and deserving of love. Release all attachments. The divine is with you always. Uniqueness. Yeah, Soul Tribe. I just said you was bringing your flock in. The relationships that are supposed to be with you, the people that you are supposed to lead, the people that you are modeling to, but I don't want to say lead because it's not lead. I feel intrepidation on that. You pulling me and saying, model, be an example. And those who are designed to will follow. They will. They will come in. And see, people follow the strangest shit these days. Like right now, we fucking over food and people follow them for doing it. They sit up there and slurp and just make a whole ass out of themselves. I said it. I'm just saying. Mukbang is a whole thing. People follow some of the craziest shit. And you like, why the fuck are they doing that? Like, that's what you choose to do with your consciousness, with your piece of it. Whatever, beloved. Emotions. I release strong emotions. I accept my own nature, your uniqueness. Change me, divine beloved, into one who embraces my own uniqueness. Let me accept my own nature completely, knowing it too is divine. Your nature is divine. You want to talk about working in divination? If you do anything, it's in divination because you are divine. Yeah. Even when you're doing tomfoolery. Yeah. What are your intentions, Wheat? What your heart do? What's in this heart space, your true mind, beloved? What's in there? What are your desires? What are you trying to get out of it? Me, I just want edification. Edification for self first and foremost. And I want overflow. Till it meets the wheat, you know, those who are going to be called for good bread, who learn through this cycle and the sin, because we all going to have our day. Our journey is unique to each person. The past we cannot change, but today is a good day. Omega, thank you so much. The day belongs unto you. The Alpha that called it and the Omega that decreed it. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can easily access all my feelings. Let me bless and release anger, resentment, or bitterness. Breathe that out. Yeah. May I release any emotions that block my happiness and contentment. It does feel, make you feel a certain kind of way knowing that you can be a supporter, but to also feel unsupported. I cheerlead people because I'm a cheerleader. I like to be uplifting. I sat down at the bar last night because I went to the bar and I wanted to get a burger. This bar makes some really good food. They got good bar food. I'm talking about some stuff. Thank you, beloved, for showing us that place. Thank you. Individuality and deepening is here. Just have to call these out. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. We learn it. Tares and Wheat Tarot. It's some that are going to ascend this cycle, and it's some that will repeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't make the grade, so you have to take the class again. It's school. We're learning. Deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, Your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment. And we pulled attachments too, we did. Detachment and surrender. Surrenderance. They bring the peace of God, the peace of the Most High God. Yes, but like I was saying, that burger man, we talked about it. Thank you. Surrender. Look at that. Surrender. Man, thank you to the Most High God. You know, I'm gonna have to say this real quick though. Being a messenger in this capacity is the greatest thing ever. I would have never even thought that this would be a part of our path, but now that we know that it is, and to get deep with the gift and continue on the pathway in it, that journey. Oh man, it is. We be having to make sure we keep that ego out of it, because it ain't known to us, beloved. It's not. You know, we use that God box and it be expanded like it's big, like it is not us. It's not. But to see it, to experience it, to be, I'm talking about in the flow of the Most High God, it's amazing. You see, anywho, my burger was great. So the Most High God sent us to that bar and said, okay, this is a good place to kind of sit. And the first time we went there, we wasn't really feeling it. And I'm like, this is not really my vibe, but it really was. We just had to give it another opportunity. You know, you can give it another shot. And be like, oh, this is pretty cool. The people is like family owned. They treat you like family. And when I say they be back there cooking and burning, I'm talking about what? It ain't that bland like, no. So we was there last Saturday, and we was like, you know, sitting there. We had already eaten, so we wasn't gonna get no more food. But she made this dude a burger. You could see her back there throwing some seasoning on it, and that thing smelled like. I said, oh, next week we going to get a burger. And we did, and it was great. I ate the whole thing. I usually do not eat a whole burger. Usually can't eat more than half. If we eat half, we might eat a little bit more than half, but that's about it. We ate the whole burger and the fries. It was good. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. That strong emotion we were talking about. The ego learns what's hardest: to stop trying to control the whole universe. Yeah, I heard stop giving in, leaning into systems of control. Oh, excuse me, thank you. Yeah, I know those other ones, because they want to control. But we know that the low vibrations, the low polarity energies that seek to control you, seek to control or hoard your praise, you know, is a part of the law of one. They are created by the Most High God for purpose. Tares and wheat Tarot show the tares and wheat parable. If you haven't studied it, go look it up. It's a quick read. It's not, but it's significant in terms of talking about self. And I think the best part when the Most High God gave it to me is the fact that the tares and the wheat are in the same environment. We get the same opportunities, right? But you know them by the fruit that they bear. If you are a person that you may go your own way and be set aside, but you are calm, you are peaceful, you are happy. You can see the Most High God around you everywhere. You are in the flow, that resonance. Your vibration is rising. You are ascending. Then don't feel bad about your pathway, beloved, that you are unique, that you've taken your own individual way. But if you are part of something that is causing you to be judgmental and bitter and isolate people because they believe different, then you might want to think about that. It's in the fruit that you bear. What does the fruit look like? Reframe. It's a gift, the present. Transformation, change. This is happening for me, not to me. Karma. There's nothing from a past life that cannot be addressed in the current life. A lot of people are redressing the karma. We all are. We are not new souls in this plane. We come back and try it again because maybe last time you just didn't make the grade. Inner child, That's true because my phone ringing right now. Somebody calling me. Allow me to give compassion and to love that little one. Let me attend to his deepest needs and feelings. His deepest needs and feelings, their emotions, right? To release. We see limitless and we see grace. Thank you so much. Thank you. Limitless and grace in harmony with the flow. Ooh, and she's sitting by the river, the water. Come on now, beloved. In harmony with the flow. May I honor all the ways your grace flows so I move in harmony with you. Open me to trust and receive your abundant blessings in every way. Limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone, anything and anyone. Open me to trust and receive your abundant blessings. Open to receive in the most miraculous ways. Y'all saw what happened? It is divine ordering and divine timing. It ain't your girl like thee. Oh no, it ain't unto me. It is unto that which called me, which sent me, gave me this decree to be. Word resurrecting this day, Ashe. Because I am a piece of word. I am the word that the Most High God called. But so are you. Divinity. Again, I know my true identity. Companionship. Skidding. Alignment. So what? I think different. We all different. Ain't none of us the same. We are all unique. Even if we like grains of sand. Unique, each one of us. I know my true identity. May I always remember my true identity, unlimited light and love. Let me know myself as pure consciousness. Pure consciousness, consciously aware that I am a piece, a pixel of the Most High God, beloved. And I am in the presence of the Most High at all times. That we are creation. We are whole. We are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Who's speaking? The Alpha. Wake me from the sleepwalk of believing that I am only human. Sleepwalk, that I'm only human. No. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. And I hear gift of creation, and we are in the presence of the Most High God always. And we miss the gift of the present, beloved, because we are waiting for it. Waiting to be awakened. Waiting to be consciously aware that the Most High God is around you. It is everywhere. It is the obviousness of omnipresence. And we miss it all the now. Clarity and liberation. That clarity makes us free. And I see highest good and non-duality. I see soulmate, divine love, adventure, light on a voluntary escape. Yeah, we on the adventure. Yeah, an expedition, beloved. And in that are some delusions. I don't know if y'all can see that. Delusion, divine love, non-duality, clarity, liberation. High is good. I am a conduit. I am a conduit. But so are you. The Most High God flows through you. You are the word that is spoken. That word is you. It is in you. It is all over you, written all throughout you. And I hear that it's calling somebody to go off and do something new. So true. That's what I'm being called to. Card on the bottom. Do I know all of my strengths and am I using them? No. You want to read this? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Do you want anything else out of here? Thank you, beloved. Yes, it did. Yes, it did say that already. We talked about it. We said modeling and being an example, and others will follow. Yes, we did. Come on, beloved. Thank you so much. Get that right on up in there so that y'all can see it real good and clear. That phone ringing again. Somebody calling. Ooh, who's being called? Somebody being called. How can I use one of my soul's gifts to contribute to this open and ready world? This world is open. Oh, yes, it is. We're going into a whole nother cycle that's coming in. And people are ready. Something that's edifying, to magnify you, to lift you up, to raise you up, to wake you up, to shake you up. Woo, woo. Come out of this regret. We can't change the past, beloved, but we sure can use it. And we can transmute the energy of it to raise ourselves up, to elevate, to ascend in this day, to get in the flow. Because guess what, baby? Today is a good day. Oh, it is the day that the Most High God has made, given us to realize, beloved, that I am in the presence thereof. That which called all things creation. Woo, the only begotten. That was made by the Alpha and the Omega. Everything, beloved. And it is my inheritance. There is nothing that I need. Nothing at all. Somebody at the door. With that, we love y'all. We got to go. Ashe.